Hi everyone, welcome to Tiny Tech Tips. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a drop-down menu or a chip in your Google spreadsheet. So go ahead and open up a Google Sheet first. Now I just have an untitled spreadsheet. So you can do this in a couple of different places. One of the places that I would encourage you to do is through Insert. So if you go to Insert, you're going to see where it says checkbox, drop down, emoji, smart chips. So smart chips are predetermined ones that already work, and they use a smart feature. So they're pulling from other places in Google. So you can identify, say, calendar events, and it'll pull up with my most recent calendar events if I wanted to do that as my dropdown. I could also do a rating scale. So if you have the need for a rating scale, so they already have one that's pre-programmed, so you can go ahead and give different stars to things. So there's a bunch of different options when it comes to those. You can also create your own, and that is where the customization of this is really fantastic. So what I can do is actually go ahead and insert a drop down, and now this is a custom criteria. So I'm going to go ahead and make this the days of the week. So I'm going to start with, let's start with Monday. Now, once you have all of your labels for this, you can then actually go ahead and color code each one of them. So I can color code each of these if I want. And depending on what you're working on, you may decide to keep some things the same color if it's in the same category. It's just kind of up to whatever work you're doing with this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. So you'll see my drop down, and you'll see that we have these all in order of the days of the week that I had already set. Let's say you wanted to switch something out of order. So let's say, you know what, I want Friday to come first. Who doesn't want a nice Friday first off? So you'll notice that I've now moved Friday. So by just dragging and dropping in this menu, you can actually move around the different options. So if you find yourself clicking on one thing more than the other, it'll update and allow you to do that. Now, right now I've only selected a single cell as this, but you can select an entire area if you want to then insert your drop-down menu. So let's make this easy. Let's just make this yes and no. And we'll hit done. And now you'll see that I can go ahead and select each one. Now, let's say that no comes up more often than yes does. I can always change the order of how I do this. Now, notice the menu does change depending on my window. So you'll see that yes is still closest to my window. No is second. Just like here, yes is closest to the cell I'm working in. No is the second one. So depending on your orientation of where you're clicking and how big your screen is, will depend on what you see first. Now, let's say that I wanted to extend the one that I have. Just like we've done in the past in other videos, you can just go ahead and grab that little white, little blue dot in the corner and drag down, and that'll pull the rest of those dates as well. So hopefully you found this tiny tech tip helpful in being able to create drop-down menus or chips in your Google spreadsheets.